we're going to talk about manuscript formatting, as it will give you the best chance for a fair, timely passage from the review process. So, you need to ensure that you know the formatting requirements thoroughly. Structure and word limit. Often, you will be required by journals to maintain a certain number of characters or words in the different sections of the manuscript, and this constraint may be mandatory. It is vital that you address these constraints before starting the submission process. If you have any outstanding queries, it is far better to contact the editor directly rather than attempt something without consultation. Such decisions can often lead to rejection. Some journal systems have size-limited fields, so it is impossible to go beyond the specified word count provided by the journal. If a manuscript does not conform to journal guidelines, it could lead to immediate rejection at the journal or reviewer end. Figures and tables. Figures and tables bring some unique challenges to the journal preparation process. To begin with, you should ensure that you are able to comply with the format standards required by the journal. Sometimes you will need to decide whether figures should be reproduced in color or in black and white. This chiefly arises when a journal has both an online and print formats, and the print version requires payment for color reproduction, which can be expensive. Most researchers rely on readers accessing the online version and are unconcerned about the print issue. However, you may have to carefully think about figure legends or keys, as both figures and tables can eat into the overall space allowance for your article. You might be required to submit a revised article if the number exceeds the available space in the journal. So you need to ensure that your final submission contains the best balance of text, figures, and tables to enable the communication and review of your research. Supplementary information. Now, with increasing constraints on the size of a journal page, there has been a range of adaptations in presentation of research articles, including the emergence of supplementary information. Supplementary information can include any additional digital files that do not appear in the print version of the journal or in the primary research article's main text. Supplementary information may consist of spreadsheets of underlying data, images, videos, software, additional references, or anything else that the author believes will increase the impact and understanding of the article. However, generally these items cannot be included because of space, policy, or practicality, and are not perceived as absolutely necessary for the article. Nature has a very visible policy, which states clearly that supplementary information will be reviewed, but not edited or reformatted. The information page also stipulates which formats should be used for specific types of SI. It is also useful to test whether use of the supplementary information facility will actually improve the overall quality of your submission. You should also be able to gauge this by going through the following checklist. Is there anything in the supplementary information that should actually be in the main text? Do any of the supplementary information files consist of datasets? Such files can be uploaded to a reputable repository, allocated a digital object identifier, DOI, and then acknowledged in the data accessibility statement. Is there any software that is open source and can be acknowledged in the main paper? Do the files add value to the quality of the article? Many publishers are also collaborating with Figshare for hosting supplementary information. The intention is to improve the discoverability, reuse, and eventually the quality of supplementary information provided in research articles. In the last section of this module, we will be discussing about another essential aspect: cover letter and journal forums. Let me highlight some of the topics that we will be discussing in the next section.